Welcome to MB ShoeDoc, where we explore the world of quality dress shoes for men. We will cover the art of patina and shine, learn to care for our shoes, review the brands that you love, and introduce brands that you've never heard of. Alright, got another restoration here. This is a pair of Mezlan shoes out of Spain. Really nice looking pair. Not going to do a custom patina on these. It's really just going to be a restoration and shine. Probably going to add a little bit of a toe burnish. This one's a little bit lighter than this one, so kind of uneven. So look at adding some shine, evening up some color, maybe a little toe burnish on these. But first, let's get these laces out. Next, we'll get some well-fitting shoe trees, like a nice snug fit. Help eliminate some of the wrinkles and creasing here. And we got the shoe trees in. I'm going to give these just a quick little brushing, removing any kind of dust or debris on the shoe. Alright, now that we've got these fitted with the shoe trees, got them brushed off, use a little bit of Saphir Renovateur. Rehydrate the leather. Before we go for a shine. I usually find that this will help eliminate some fine wrinkling, a little bit of creasing. I do prefer to apply by hand if you use a cloth, and the cloth absorbs half of the conditioning lotion. You end up using a lot more. It's kind of wasteful, so definitely recommend using just your hand to apply this. Yeah, I'm just using what's in the cap, just dipping my finger in it, and it's plenty. So I've rehydrated the leather and gave them a brushing. Now we're going to look at evening up some of the tones on the toes here. So I'm going to use a little bit of black cream polish. Try to give this a bit of a toe burnish. Do a little bit on the heel as well. The rest of the shoe, I'm going to use a little bit of Hermes Red here from Saphir. Alright, so got a little bit of color added to these. I'm going to let them sit for a while. Give them a brushing, then we'll add some wax to them. Alright, so we've applied the cream polish. Let it sit overnight. Just giving these a quick brushing before we apply some wax. Now what I'm looking at doing, because I want to keep a little bit of a toe burnish, so I'm going to apply a little bit of black wax on the toe, trying to kind of seal in that little bit of color that we got from the cream polish. When you apply wax, it does typically remove just a little bit of the cream polish. If you apply it with a cloth in particular, it's going to tend to remove some. So I always like to try to apply this by hand. Tends to remove a little bit less this way. So I'll leave that amount of toe burnish. I think I'll do neutral going forward on these. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute, and then we'll use a cloth and neutral mirror gloss to finish it up. So adding a little mirror gloss in neutral. Starting to add some high shine here. And the goal is to preserve the little bit of color we added on the toes, a little bit of burnish, and also adding the high shine. I do not want to carry it up too far. There's a little bit of creasing here. And if I try to mirror shine all the way up, that will crack. So I want to go just shy of the crease and keep it concentrated on the toes, not covering the entire cap. I'm using a very light touch, and you can see just a little bit of black is going to come off, but using a light touch, thin layers, tends to not remove too much. So the very last step here, I've actually changed cloths. This is the High Shine Chamois from Hanger Project. What I like about this is it is a really tightly woven cloth. It almost feels like, I don't know, like a bed sheet or a dress shirt type of really tightly woven material. But I really like this for last step on the High Shine. It doesn't absorb too much wax or water, just really smooth surface. Alright, so very last step. I've got a damp cloth here. I am literally just tapping the top of this wax here. So very, very little wax, very little water.